Good morning, everyone. Today we're back working at the John Deere dealership. It's just before 4:45 on this chilly fall morning, but let's hop in the truck and let's get the day started. Last night was cold, guys, and this morning it's right around 39 degrees, so a cold start here on the 7-3. Let's hear it. Oh boy, guys, that does sound pretty sweet here. One of my favorite power strokes. But I thought, guys, why don't we bring the camera along with me? You guys seem to be really liking these types of videos at the John Deere dealer, and it is a lot of fun here. But guys, it is already going to be a busy morning here. We had a farmer call late yesterday and actually wants us to go run some parts over to his farm so that he could get his combine up and running here. So we're going to be doing that, and I think we do have some new equipment arriving from the factories here today. It is always tricky trying to get new equipment to arrive, and we are selling things pretty quickly here. I think the average time for sitting on the lot is right around 3 weeks, which is actually pretty good for equipment sales here. But like always, guys, there is a full mods list linked up on my website, and you guys can also find it down below. And if you do end up enjoying today's video, please hit the like button, as it does help out with the YouTube algorithms. Oh man, guys, driving by the dealership on the way here is unbelievable. I really do like seeing all the green. Now, there is a little bit of orange and white, along with a little bit of the Deere yellow as well. But really quickly, before we get going on that, I actually do want to show you guys a few new things that have recently arrived here. You guys know winter is right around the corner, and we are in an area that gets a little bit of snow here. So I actually ordered this right from the John Deere factory. This is the John Deere 6x4 Gator, fully equipped for clearing if a farmer wants to buy maybe landscape crew and any other campus, anything like that here. But we got a blade on the front, we got a salt spreader on the back, and now this does also have heat here indoors. I mean, pretty fancy, I will have to say, for a Gator. And the other big thing that has recently arrived is over here. You guys can see this is a Bobcat MT45. This thing comes in pretty handy, I will say. This thing looks pretty sweet here, and we do have a few more Bobcat skid steers have arrived here. But hey, let's get the doors open up. I'm gonna wait until our employee arrives any minute, and then we'll get going here with the service truck to help the farmer out. Alright, guys, the dealership is open and the employees watching over it here, so we should be good to go. Now, all the parts are loaded on the service truck here. Now, guys, usually our service technicians do take it here, but I think they're going to be starting right around 8. They were working late yesterday, so I decided I would step in and give them a helping hand here. But hey, it is pretty cool here, and it's also great to kind of showcase some of the different things the dealership does here. Now, I am a little bit handy with fixing machines here, not as skilled as a full-time mechanic, but I should be able to help out. If not, just drop off the parts here as well, which I think the farmer would greatly appreciate. We're going to be helping out a local farmer here. Luckily, it was only 3 to 4 miles from the dealership. And oh boy, guys, I could see the combine here in the background. I think that's probably going to be close to the farm barn over here. But he actually did say he'll be out here. I wonder where he is. I don't see his farm truck here, but oh, the combine looks to be running here. So we'll pull right alongside it. And let's see if he is here. Let's see. Hello, farmer. Hello, farmer. Oh, hi there. You're up here pretty early. Yeah, so we'll help you get the parts, and I'll help you put it on, and hopefully you could get up and running here shortly. Well, as you guys just saw there, the farmer's heading to the field, which means it's up and running here right around, I would say, $3,000 worth of parts here. I am a bit surprised, but we were able to get it fixed here. Now, I do want to go wash my hands here. Once we get back to the dealership, I have a little bit of grease, oil, and all that on, and hopefully I don't end up touching too much stuff here in the truck and have to clean the truck out as well. That wouldn't be too good here as well, but let's get on back to the dealership. That only took roughly about an hour here, and I will say, guys, the service trucks that we do have are really handy, and I think we're going to be buying one more, but I think we're going to be buying a pretty big one. I really want to get a service truck with a crane here. That way we can help out, change tires on tractors, and even offer more services as well. But I'm going to do a few things here in the office, and I think any minute, guys, we're going to have some new equipment arrive here from the factories. Alright guys, the employee just arrived here. Take a look at that. We are now going to be offering lots of mini excavators here. You guys know here at the dealership, although we are mainly John Deere, we do have a few smaller brands including Bobcat and Kubota, and I thought these two are pretty popular models here. Now we could do any custom order of different sizes, different configurations, but I really just wanted to have kind of the popular ones. That way our customers don't have to wait here if they do end up wanting to buy a mini excavator here. But we'll get both these unloaded, and I will say guys, even though these aren't mine, they're dealer inventory, I will say it is pretty awesome to get these here. I think for now we'll put them out front, and maybe we could find a different parking spot later on here. But I actually have some pretty cool ideas for FS22, and I can't wait for all of it here. And I hope everyone is excited as well. There's so much to look forward to here. We're coming up on right around a month until the new game is released here as well. But you guys can see we are getting a pretty big lineup of Bobcat equipment. We are selling Bobcat mowers, Bobcat skids, and now excavators as well, which is great to see here. We'll just leave this out front now. Also, you guys might be asking, Square, where are the buckets here? Well, actually, we keep the buckets on the shelves inside here. That way they don't collect rust, especially, and so that they don't go missing overnight, since you could pretty much just take the pins out and if you're strong enough, lift them as well. But we'll get the trailer moved here. We do have some other machines arriving, which I'm pretty excited for. Over the last several hours, guys, we've had lots of semi-trucks dropping off some new inventory here. You guys might be asking, why semi-trucks? Well, guys, these are some pretty big equipment. We are going to be offering even more Deere and forestry equipment here. You guys can see we got a few new things at John Deere. You guys can see the 111 OD here. Now, this is a much smaller. It's about half the price of the one we currently have on the lot here. You guys can see we have a Deere excavator. Look at this, guys. This is probably the biggest excavator they offer here. It's the 800. See, this thing is huge. It's almost like double the size of this here. And right next to it, guys, we do have a Deere dozer. You guys can see it's a 650K. And I will say, guys, I think this is going to be pretty popular even for farmers. They could use it to do field work here. Maybe small construction companies or huge landscaping companies. I mean, these are going to work out pretty well here. So I want to put the dozer out front, and then both of these, I think we're just going to have to find parking over here as well. But wow, our lot is starting to fill pretty quickly. Alright, I moved both the machines to the side lot here, and I do want to put the dozer out front here. But I think, guys, over the next several weeks here, the coming months, I'm going to work on building up an implement inventory as well, of fertilizer spreaders, planters, everything like that, even corn headers and grain headers as well. So there's lots more that we really do need. Although we do need tractors, the machinery, we do need those attachments there, and those attachments are actually pretty big money, and they are a little bit easier for us. We don't have to do engine maintenance, things like that, and we really need to get going here on that. So we're going to work on that soon. Always have to have kind of a priority list here, but we've just been building up the inventory, expanding it, and making the most of every opportunity we have here. But I'm going to go do some more paperwork. Hi farmer, how can we help you today? Oh, you're here to trade in that tractor? Oh wow, that's a pretty big one. Do you have a tractor in mind you're looking at? The John Deere 9R. We actually have one in inventory. Hey, why don't you go find it on the lot, park that next to it, and then I'll go get the keys to it and we'll take a look at it. Here's the key to the 9R if you want to take a look at it. Yeah, so this is the John Deere 9R. We have the twin wheels on it, and this is a 2021 model year. We do have a small sale on it. We're trying to move it off for the new models here, but as you're looking at that, I'm going to look at your tractor here, and you're going to be trading in, yes? Is it completely paid for? Awesome. Well, I'll look at it here. I will run the numbers and see what I could do on this, but this John Deere 9R, you must be asking the price. It is $450,000. We do have the GPS already installed. It has all the latest tech you need here, so I think this is going to be the perfect one here for you. So you take a look at that. Let me walk around it here so you guys can see. This is the John Deere 9110. This thing looks pretty mint here. I would say this is probably about 19 to 15 years old here. That range here. Looks like the tires, a little bit of dry rot on it on some, but looks like the inner tires do need to be replaced. Okay, the back is to be pretty good here as well, but I'm gonna go run the numbers and we'll see if we can make a deal. Alright farmer, here's the sheet with all the details on what we're going to give you for the 9110 and what we're going to be selling that for. Now with the trade-in, you will have to pay less sales tax there, and I think this is going to work out for both parties here. But since I'm making a video, I thought I would just show you the paper here. That way everyone doesn't know what you're paying here for the 9R, because this thing is pricey. What do you think of it? Deal? Awesome! Well, we'll get you inside to do the paperwork here, and you could give us a check, or you could fill out the financing. Well guys, I think this was the biggest deal yet at the dealership here. We took old tractor in on trade and sold almost a $500,000 John Deere tractor. I'm pretty excited for this one. I'm going to take a few pictures here of it. Hey, I might try to get one with a farmer as well who just bought it, but he's actually inside there with the finance department, just getting all of the everything, all the paperwork situated so that he could drive this off the lot here pretty soon. But I'm going to put down the camera. I'm going to do a little bit more inside the showroom here. Hey, I might organize a little bit more here, but until next time guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one and subscribe for more.